Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you remember the last time that we were in The Sims 4, we created both Katara and Zugo, and today we are going to be doing Toph and Suki because I can't leave out like two of the coolest members of Avatar other than Katara. I mean, like, you have the greatest earthbender in the world and then you have Suki. So first we're going to start with Toph, and Suki's like the greatest warrior that's not like a bender, so can't leave them out. And then obviously Toph's last name is Beifong, so that one we're definitely going to like put in there. And it's really difficult because we don't have a way to make her blind, which really sucks, but we are going to pick an aspiration. She wants to be the greatest earthbender in the world. She is the greatest earthbender in the world, but she also opens up a metal bending academy. So I almost want to put master mentor, but I feel like that's what we put for Aang. Wish that we had a business one. I mean, I guess that is esteemed entrepreneur. I mean, I guess we could put that. And then what is the trait that comes with it? Gregarious. They build friendly relationships faster, which is interesting because she's not usually very friendly, but that's okay. She is very self-assured. Let's see. Toph is also a little lazy at first. She's kind of a slob, but I don't know that I want to give her something like that. She is kind of a loner, but I don't know that I want to say that because she eventually finds family. She is proper, but she doesn't really like it. I guess she is kind of adventurous, so we can put that on there. I wonder if we should put skeptical on there only because she can feel when people are lying to her. So I think that might be fun, you know? Let's see, she is blind, so I'm trying to think of things that she would like to do even though she's blind. She did enjoy the play because it made fun of the gang, so probably she would like acting and comedy, stuff that she could hear. She likes natural living. She probably would hate painting and writing because she can't see, which is very sad, but she probably would love rock climbing though, because she could feel the vibrations of the earth and know exactly where she needs to go. And she probably would like pottery too because of that, because it's made out of clay. And then obviously she likes green. Should we put yellow on there too? Yeah, maybe so. And then I don't know that she necessarily likes arguments, but she does do them. So maybe she'd be okay with arguments. She loves jokes and potty humor and pranks. I don't really think that she's into the other stuff though. Other Sims. She definitely does like cerebral Sims because, well, but I don't want it to lower with goofball because she's friends with goofballs. Some of these are really crazy. The Sims 4, just because they're cerebral does not mean that they can't also be a goofball, okay? Let's just put hardworking and nature enthusiasts. And rascals, I guess. Like that's about it. And then music, I can definitely see her being like a metal music person. Do we have metal on here? Metal music. It's in all caps too. She definitely would like metal music. And probably that's it. Okay, so let's get started on her. So let's make this whole sim like start from the ground up. Take off the hair. I need there to be like a bald one. Okay, that works. Actually, let's make the hair black because if I don't, then it'll be so much more difficult to see what I'm working with. Okay, so she's very petite, but she's very strong. So I want to make her strong and small, like that. Almost like Adora vibes. If she was very, like if she got, like as she got older and in college, like Toph, I mean. Her face, she also has a very angular face. Like, I think that might just be the style though, but her face is shorter than those of other friends, like those of her friends. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like these lips though, but they're not downturned. She's more like neutral, and she does kind of have some thin eyebrows, so I want to keep those actually. And then her nose is really cute and petite, and it's a little bit higher than her mouth. She has very small cheeks and a very sharp jawline. Change the whole face, kind of like that. And her ears also come out just a little bit, but not like super much. So maybe there. She does have eyelashes. Actually, I kind of like those eyes more. But we don't really have a lot of options for her being blind, which really stinks because I don't have mods since I play on the PlayStation. So I'm not really sure what to give her other than these eyes. And I feel like that'd be doing her dirty. She does have lighter green eyes, but I don't know if I should use those because she's supposed to be blind. But I fear that may almost be the best that we can do. Just because I don't have unfortunately, there's not a blind option in The Sims 4. She does wear her hair up, and she's got some pretty long bangs. Like, she wears it in her face. So, actually, is the other black hair better? Yeah, there we go. She wears it in her face, and she wears it up a lot, and she has a headband. But we don't really have a lot of headbands in The Sims 4. Honestly, this is really cute because, like, it almost mimics the little puffballs that she has on her headband. And she does have bangs. So, or would that be better? I almost like that better. So maybe let's do this one. And then we also need to make her skin tone a little bit paler. So skin tones, we can keep her warm toned, but we need to go here because she is more pale than the gang because she's been inside all of her life. So she also definitely would not wear makeup, like not at all. Okay, so for her everyday wear, she definitely would be wearing a shirt and pants. Like, especially if it's modern day, she'd be like, I'm not wearing a skirt, I'm wearing pants. And then I think she'd kind of have a little bit of a grunge vibe too, more so than Katara, like more outwardly than Katara. She wouldn't hide hers, but she also really wouldn't care what she has on, just something simple. But also don't forget, she also is a rich kid. So what is that? That looks really ugly. The Sims 4, what are we doing? Maybe we'll put her in this. Because, like, she probably would have her headphones. Well, actually, I don't know. Because she wouldn't be able to hear. But if she could feel everybody, maybe she would. Yeah, these are all so ugly. Why do we have nothing, like, good that's green in this game? Let's just go to all tops. It's showing masculine and feminine and all tops. Or maybe we should just stick with t-shirts. Well, that still did nothing for me. Maybe she'd wear something like this. It doesn't lay right on the feminine frames, but I do feel like she'd wear something athletic and or grungy, just like in everyday. Because I don't think that she would really care about her style. Almost like this. I really like that. I don't know why I've never seen that before. So maybe we'll keep this. And then she would definitely be wearing probably leggings. So let's find some good leggings for her. Maybe something just like this. And she would not be wearing any accessories, let's be for real. And her shoes, she would be wearing sandals, because if she had to wear them, or maybe let's have flats and pretend that she kicked the bottom out of them, just like she did in whenever they were on the run in the Fire Nation. So let's just give her some regular black flats and pretend that that's what she's done. And now let's not forget, she does come from a very influential and rich family, which she does run away from. However, she does know how to dress and she is a rich kid. So let's not hold back a whole bunch from that. I still do want to give her flats though. Maybe they can be just a little bit nicer than the ones that she wears normally. So let's not forget, she's also a rich kid. And she did dress up to go to the Earth King's party, so she knows what she's doing. We could lean more into the Asian-inspired design with her. We don't have a lot of green Asian-inspired dresses, but this, I think, would be like the least offensive to her to like wear. And then let's go back to t-shirts and find a green one. As long as it took off the choice, like the body type choice, that's fine. So maybe let's show all. And maybe that first one that I had on, maybe this one would be like for athletic wear. And then for pants, she might wear shorts to work out in. Maybe let's go with these green ones. And then kind of like Zuko, she wouldn't want to have any sneakers on. So we can pretend that she kicked out the bottom of those too. And we can give her these base game ones. And then for sleepwear, she definitely just wear like a t-shirt and shorts and her hair in a mess. So let's put her hair down. We could do like medium length. Wish we had crazy hair because, I mean, her hair is a little crazy whenever she's, you know, in Bossing Say. Let's look at the long ones, see what there is there. Too bad that's dyed hair. Maybe that one. Maybe we'll keep that one as like the craziest one that I can find, even though it doesn't have bangs. She would also be an oversized shirt person. Well, I guess she did wear a tank top in the show, but was that because that was all that they had to wear, was what was on their back? That looks comfy. Maybe we could do that. And then some shorts. Wish we had some boxers. She definitely would be a boxer person, like men's boxers. That would definitely be what she wore to sleep. Maybe we'll go with these long ones. And then she would not be wearing any shoes. Let's be real. Parties. She wouldn't really be super into parties, but I think she would go for her friends, especially if it was like a frat party. If that's like, if we're going with that same, she probably would have an outfit picked out from Katara. I do like the set idea because it definitely would be like a top and a bottom if it was a set, but I don't know that it would quite be like this. Almost would be like this vibe. So maybe we can try and replicate that with the actual clothes. I do like that. And it's still got that same kind of like grunge athleisure look. So maybe she would be talked into wearing jeans by Katara, because she'd definitely be the person that'd be like, hey, check out my abs. So maybe so. And then this could be when she could wear some sandals for sure. Those almost look like sneakers. So yeah, that kind of works. And then swimwear. Honestly, if she had a choice, she probably would just not, but she would be told that she had to. So, and I don't think that she would care about matching. So maybe a one piece is like the easiest for her. So then she doesn't have to worry about it. And then hot weather, we could also try and replicate with another set. But I do like those overalls. That looks really comfy. That also looks really comfy and cute. But would she care about it being cute? I don't know, but I really like that. I think that's really cute. It's adorable. And we can get out her flats. I don't know why some are considered hot weather and some are not. It's really annoying. We can just give her the black ones. And then cold weather, she probably would definitely bundle up. So let's see what we got for the cold weather. Because she probably wouldn't be used to it. Because I doubt that it gets that cold in the Earth Kingdom. But it depends on where their university is. She did complain about it being hot in the Fire Nation. So maybe she's used to moderate temperatures. I hate that it takes off. I need jackets. Something green and grungy athleisure that she can wear in the cold. Wait a second. Where's that picture that we had? So kind of this vibe. Yeah, kind of that vibe. And then she does have her hair up, but she does also have like a built-in hood with this thing. So let's get her a hat, like a beanie. It has Earth Kingdom signs on it. Like it's black with Earth Kingdom signs. I don't want the cold weather tag on. This may be the best that we got. And let's see if we can find some camo pants. Because I don't know if we can. Let's take off the cold weather. Make it green. Because these are kind of them. They're very like cargo pant. I found some. These are them. So we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely lean into that. And then she does have on boots, some brown boots. So we'll take off the green tag. They just look like regular snow boots, like light brown snow boots like that. And then I don't know if she is wearing gloves, but she probably would be because it's cold. And she also comes from a very rich family. So something leather, perhaps. Yeah, those look like they're leather. Okay, so that is Toph. And now we're going to add a sim. And we're going to do Miss Suki, whatever her, last name is going to be. And Suki is not in that, winter picture, unfortunately. So who knows what she's going to wear. Suki, you know what? We could really lean into it. We can make her last name Fan. Suki Fan. And her aspiration, she is a leader. So they have leader of the best club in town. You know what? Let's do that. Because she is the leader of the Kyoshi Warriors. She is... Do we have Brave on here? Why is Brave not on here? She is very active. She's also very loyal. Because that's part of being in a big group. And maybe... we can do, she's also pretty self-assured. So we can make her be self-assured too. And then for her preferences, she is a warrior, but she's a girl too. I don't really think that she enjoyed the Ember Island players. But I don't think that she disliked them either. Or like them or dislike them. Obviously fitness and wellness. But outside of the war, and if this was modern day, because they don't show her doing a lot of things. Because we get limited time with her compared to other members of the gang. But she probably would enjoy something like snowboarding. And let's also give her green. I think she does like affection and deep thoughts and flirtation. But she also enjoys stories. And she doesn't mind silly behavior. And then with other Sims, she doesn't like ambitiousless, egotistical Sims. So I actually put Sokka in his place. She does like funny Sims though. And then for music, she probably would like jazz music, maybe? I don't know what new age is. Not really. Maybe retro and soul. I want them all to have different likes and stuff just to make them more well-rounded. Okay, so Suki is also very muscular, but not quite the same as Toph. Okay, and then she's also warm-toned, but a different warm tone than Toph because she's slightly darker. And then this is really throwing me off. So she does have not brown, maybe it's slightly lighter than Katara. So maybe let's do this one. And she does have it pulled back, but let's just do this for now. So then we can work on her face and get rid of the piercings. Okay. She does have different lips. She kind of has a more rounded Cupid's bow and a shorter chin, but still pointy and still angular. Her nose is only a little bit away from her face, and she also has thin brows, which probably a product of their time. That's probably why. And then she has violet colored eyes. All of these are so vibrant. I don't want them to be that vibrant. Maybe I'll just give her those. Maybe I'll just give her those eyes. And then they are also more Asian inspired than other ones, but they are also big. Then her nose turns up at the end. Chin. There we go. That looks better. Okay. And then she needs some eyelashes. That almost gave her a sultry look, and that's not really what I was looking for. Okay, let's apply that to all outfits. And then she does wear like eyeliner of some sort, like this kind of eyeliner, but not smudgy. Or maybe it's, I don't know if it's necessarily an eyeliner or if it just looks like that because of the way that she's drawn. But I think I'm gonna keep it. And then let's change her hair and find like one that's pulled back. She doesn't really have bangs, just pulled back and a half up, half down. Why do we really not have anything half up, half down? Because she doesn't have long hair. That's cute. We can keep that in mind for something. I kind of like this though. Or maybe we can trade in between all of them. Because maybe this is like her everyday look. And then we can just rotate between those other ones. So she definitely would wear earrings. And there are those little fan ones. And I think I want to use those. Yeah, these ones and the green ones. And put them in all of her outfits. Because I think that's adorable. And then we can just take them off on outfits that we don't want her to have them on. And then I think she would wear jewelry. This one matches and looks like the fan. So maybe we'll keep that. And then for makeup, I do think that she would be like Katara and wear something every day just for like, I don't know, to have something on. I do think it would be slightly darker than Katara's. And I think it'd be something to try and bring out her eyes because they are like a violet color. So maybe something subtly green. I want it to look like that, but it looks so much different. So maybe we'll have it be that, and then we'll add that to all of her outfits, and then we can change it for like other things. She has on eyeliner and eyelashes. She also would be a blush girl. I think she'd be more trendy than Katara would be with her makeup though. So maybe something like this and change it a little bit because, you know, she's a warrior, but she is a girl too. So she definitely would wear makeup. And then I do think to pay homage to like her Kyoshi warrior-ness, I think we should have her wear some red lipstick. Darker and not so saturated and maybe not so like bright. Or maybe it should be a little bit more saturated, but not as opaque. And then she also would be glazed, like highlighter. So there we go. And then let's take off all of these accessories because they're really ugly. And the gloves. Take off the gloves. Okay, she would probably wear not long dresses, but like short dresses. I think that she'd want to look cute a lot. I do like the overalls. I think that that's really cute. Oh, that doesn't show her necklace though. I do really like that, but I wonder if it would be too warm. But she does wear long sleeves normally with her Kyoshi Warriors outfit. That one's cute too. And she almost wears like a teal and not necessarily a true green. Maybe she would be a little bit more boho because that's really cute. Like very feminine boho. And then she would wear some jewelry. We just don't really have a lot of cute jewelry in this game. But maybe something like that. I wonder if we have something that matches on the other side. We have these. So maybe something like that. And then the rings. She would wear some rings on her hand. Maybe not a snake. We don't have a lot of rings in this game, do we? Because she wouldn't probably wear the moons. And then her fingernails. They would be longer than Katara's. And maybe they'd be green tips. That's cute. And she would also have her toes done. So we'll probably just put green on all of them. I feel like she would wear boots with this outfit. Now what kind of boots? I really don't know. Because we got those boho hippie boots. But she's also got style. So would she wear boho hippie boots? Or would she wear like sock boots? Because I'm kind of digging the sock boots. And then for formal wear, we can put her in that one hair that I found. It was really cute and had those like barrettes in it. This one from Love Struck. It's a little shorter, but it's not like super noticeable. And then she also would probably wear a long dress. I kind of like that one. That one kind of gives me Suki vibes. I don't know why. Yeah, that gives me Suki vibes. So like, that's perfect. And then heels, obviously. I like those. Do they have red bottoms? She definitely deserves a pair of red bottoms. Yeah. And then sleepwear. This is, or athletic wear. She does train with her hair down. So maybe this is when we could have her have it up like this. And I do like the idea of her also wearing like a dress of some sort. I think I want her to be very dress instead of like pants and stuff. Cause like she like really loves her feminine side despite her like warrior status. Like her femininity is what makes her strong. I just don't know what shoes to put her in. That's the hardest part. The easy part is like, yes, she's gonna wear dresses because her femininity is what she loves, like something that she loves about herself. But those almost look like champion shoes. But what shoes am I gonna put her in? Maybe those. Maybe we'll put her in those. And then sleepwear, we will take off like accessories and stuff. Probably should take off her, no, because she wears her makeup like to train. So, maybe this can be like her like regular hair whenever she doesn't comb it. Maybe that's what it'll be. And then we'll take off her piercings. She doesn't usually wear glasses. We'll take off her necklace. And we'll take off her makeup, even her eyeliner. We'll keep her lashes because she just, has lashes because she's a human. There we go. And then I think she also would have a full body outfit. I don't know if it would be quite that one or if it would be something more comfortable like that. But I like that. That's really cute. And then slippers. She probably would have slippers. And those match. I think that's cute. Or would she have... No. Maybe her and Sokka would have matching bunny slippers. That'd be cute for them. Then party wear. There is another hair that I'd like to give her. I keep pressing long, even though I mean medium. Because like we have this for formal. This one maybe is what I was looking at. No, this one. Like a sleek hair. But no, that just looks weird. So maybe that one could be a party outfit. I'm going to go to full body. And that's a really cute dress. I could save that for hot weather. So if this is also a frat party, or should I save that for hot weather? That is cute. Maybe let's look at the skirt options and we'll find something there. That was not great. I might go with this for the party look and then use that other one for hot weather. So I haven't really found anything else that's really speaking to me. And then I do kind of want to give her these shoes. I don't know why, but they are my favorite shoes. And then swimwear. She did wear her hair down at the beach, but let's get rid of her like necklaces and stuff and her makeup. And she did wear a 2-piece, so kind of like this, like that same style. So let's give her some matching bottoms. Ooh, I like that wrap. Maybe we'll keep her with the wrap on the bottom. And then hot weather, that is not a horrible outfit, but it's not great either. So let's find that dress. This one. Find that one. That one's cute. Then she can wear like wedges or something. That'd be really cute because I haven't put my Sims in wedges in a while and I really like the wedges in this game. We'll do these brown ones or let's do these ones. Those are cute. Then cold weather, we could give her like... Ooh, I love doing this, like the Incheon on Arrivals one. I don't know why. It looks so good. I almost want to take off the feminine tag because I think that there's some like other ones. Yeah, that one. It's not a feminine tag. It's a masculine tag, which really pisses me off. But is that even what I want? We could use this for Toph. Oh well. Okay, let's see what else we have. Like in this. And let's put back on the feminine tag. Or I guess it was already on. Okay, cool. Because she'd be cute and warm. Ooh, this. I love this sweater. Doesn't show the necklace, but that's okay. I love this sweater. And then she would wear probably some jeans. Let's take off the green tag. I think that will help us. She can wear also some dark jeans. Maybe... or is that overkill with the flowers? Maybe those with like the rips in the knees. And then she would wear boots with this too. And considering it's not super far from the South Pole, she might also have some experience with it being cold-ish. So maybe she's not as bothered by it. So let's put her in... I kind of like these Secret Sanctuary boots, but the heel is not what I want them to be. So maybe let's put her in the Seasons boots, I guess. Okay, so we have made both Toph and Suki. I'm going to save them to the household. So I made Toph and Suki from Avatar: Last Airbender, and they are now on my gallery. So if you'd like to download everyone in the gang, you can totally do that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.